so on. But for us here in New York, the real suspended-in-time magical electronic game moment happened right after school on Channel 11, WPIX. The live, on-air video game known to us as Pix. Every New York City fifth grader in 1978 was abuzz about that shit. All day at school, we felt like a chain smoker on a 17-hour flight. When school let out at 3, you would bust your ass to get home to tune in. Then you'd frantically call the station's phone number to try to get on the show. But it would never happen for you. The number was always busy. You'd keep calling back until that day's game started, but some lucky kid who just called before you got to play. The TV screen would turn into what now would look like the most basic and primitive video game. But back then, it was so futuristic. There'd be a sort of cannon at the bottom of the screen, and all of a sudden, a spaceship would pass quickly across the top of the screen, and that lucky motherfucker would have to shout "Pix" at the perfect time to make the cannon shoot at the spaceship. No one ever timed it right. No one ever hit that spaceship. It was wildly weird, and it was the best. In our little 10-year-old minds, we imagined the backstories of all these other kids that got lucky enough to play Pix, but were so shitty at it. Some kids seemed like they were drunk or high and would just mumble "Pix," like really slow and kind of lispy too, way after the spaceship had already passed. Pix. You also had the kid who had way too many friends that wouldn't shut up in the room, so their screaming in the background would drown out the actual rallying cry of "Pix!" But my favorite kid did what I for sure would have done as soon as that shit commenced. Just start rapid fire screaming, "Pix, Pix, 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 Pix." You'd have to hit that spaceship, right? But no one ever did. Was it rigged? Would WPIX really do that to us kids? I mean, they didn't need to have this game. It was just in between whatever cartoons they were showing. We would have watched Hong Kong Phooey at 3:15 anyways. So why not let us win once in a while? If you watched WPIX in the 70s, what's your opinion?